Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9, no thrills, and this is going to be my final, real full episode in No Frills. I'll probably do like a little base tour at some point, and I mean, you guys have seen it if you've been watching the series, as it were, but yeah, I'll probably do something with this save. I've been using it quite a bit recently for some shorts content. So, mainly to do with modular routers. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to modular routers. Like, we got the flinger module right here, which we're using for a bunch of stuff. We're flinging that stuff into the portal, aren't we? So, yeah. So I've been doing a load of stuff with modular routers recently, just to show off, basically, what modular routers can do. I forgot. Did I turn this off? Nope. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay. Cool. But yeah, this is going to be my final episode, I think. I haven't decided yet. I might actually start playing on the server, the No Frills server. Now, to be fair, for the past 6 months, all I've been doing is playing All the Mods 9. Like, I played all the way through, well, since All the Mods 9 was in, like, pre-beta, right? Pre-alpha, even. It was not even on CurseForge. I played All the Mods 9. And I decided that I was just going to play it and I was going to put videos out. And I really enjoyed that series. It was really, really fun. But I also enjoyed this series with All the Mods 9 being complete. So, or this is All the Mods 9 No Frills, right? So there's less in it. And it's easier to complete, in my opinion, because, well, you don't have Greg for one thing, right? And I think a few of the recipes are slightly changed for the ATM star. Oh yeah, that's a point. I showed off this in a short. I will be showing this off in a short. This is a really easy way of getting Certus Quartz using the Crystal Growth Accelerator. Now, I will just say the easiest, most easy thing in the world for the Certus Quartz crystals is, unfortunately, Mystical Agriculture. Yeah, you get 4 of those crystals, or the Certus Quartz, and then you can stick them in here, and then you've got a seed. In fact, we did that. Let's pop back down here. Where is it? Over here. Got a seed right there. We've got a Fluix seed as well. I highly recommend using a Fluix seed. Even if you don't like Mystical Agriculture, like me, then I still recommend using it, because it's like the best thing that you can use. The Fluix essence is like stupidly good. So, yeah, we got that going. Anyway, this is going to be sort of a ramble wrap-up episode. I already did a world download for this, and I don't think I've done much since, other than I put the stupid subscribe thing over here, and I thought this was kind of funny when I made it. But it's using, like, the lasers to spell out, like, S-U-B, and then another S, C-R-I, another B, and then E. I only did it like this because I couldn't figure out how to get like an R to look nice. Because an R is just... Oh, wait a minute. Isn't R just like... No, because it looks like an A. I mean, well, I could have moved the modular router in one. And that could have been the R. Anyway, yeah. This is the only thing I've really set up since, I think. Is there anything else I've set up? Other than the short stuff. Which is just for show, really, isn't it? Why is this being slow? Oh, because I took out all of the speed upgrades to put in here. There we go. Now it's going do with the lasers. Yeah. So I kind of spoilers for a few of the shorts that I've got coming out. I don't think I'm going to make much money off of shorts, by the way. Not that I'm in this for the money, to be fair, but it's more of a way to get more people interacting. Like, I myself have started using shorts quite a lot. As in, I start watching shorts. As soon as I open my phone up, if I've got YouTube open, and I've got shorts open, it will play something new. So, I 100% get why people are watching shorts. And I actually quite like making shorts. Actually quite fun to do. So, yeah, I'm not saying that I'm focusing on shorts from now on, because, as I said, it doesn't actually make you any money if you do that. You can get 1 million views or something, I saw the other day, and you get like $50. Whereas if you get 1 million views on a YouTube video, I'll go away. I might have to... Oh, I've got a thing we can do for today. There's an entity thing which will stop things from spawning from RF tools. I might have a look into that. I think we did it already a little bit, but we can use that to stop the phantoms from spawning. The reason I don't want to use the charm, which makes it so you don't get that, is because well, it's a charm and you only have 1 charm slot, which is really weird. I think that might be a little bit of a misstep. Meow. Because at least 2. I reckon we should have at least 2 charm slots right there, because then you can have 1 for the sleeping thing. So there's a charm in this, by the way. This thing, the sleeping charm or sleep charm. There you go, from Dark Utilities. Super easy to make. You just need the different types of wool, and then this. When you wear this, I think actually if we just keep that on us, but it's another thing to keep on us. I really don't like that. Like time in the bottle, there is an actual curio slot that you can get for time in the bottle, which I would have loved to have seen in this pack, to be fair. That, by the way, is just the ring getting charges as we are getting charged up. Anyway, that's not in this either. So we could do with another slot for another charm. So 2 charm slots, and we could do with the time in the bottle slot as well. Just putting that out there, ATM team, if you're listening. So yeah, I am not, as I said, I'm not going to stop with making videos. I'm just done with this world, I think. It's with a heavy heart that I say this, because I actually really enjoyed this series, as I said. It's been really fun. Like Nature's Aura, I was going to do a bunch with at one point, but they removed it from the ATM start, and I don't know why they did that. And I don't think anyone has commented yet about why they did it. I did ask the question, I think, at one point. So, again, I'm going to ask it again. Why not? If anyone knows why they removed Nature's Aura, just shoot me a message in the comments. Or you could join the Discord and we can talk about it in there. So, I'm trying to be a lot more active. Recently, I've had a little bit of a tough couple of months because I've moved jobs, and you know what it's like when you first move jobs. It's you're trying to prove yourself a little bit. Like I actually know what I'm doing, I swear. Even though you don't, which no, I actually do know what I'm doing, which is quite nice. I actually went to a job where I know what I'm doing. It's fun. It's like I've always been a little bit like I am in videos, basically, where I ask quite a lot of questions. Even things that I already know, kind of, but just to see if other people know it as well. Or if someone's got like another awesome way of doing things. Like, for example, I mentioned it in one of my shorts, but I didn't know about the modular router, which is funny because modular routers, right? I didn't know you could do this, where you could transfer in to the router. So that was all thanks to one of my my server mates called Missing Part. So Missing was like, you realise, I think it was Missing. It was either Missing or it was someone. Might have been Crick, I'm not sure. But yeah, they were like, you do know that you can just make a distributor module pull as well as push. And I was like, what? That there is amazing. Like, I think we instantly, well, I instantly said, right, we're just going to like make you like always be on the server, if you know what I mean. So that they just got infinite on the server, because that is such a good tip that I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to reward that. So yeah, I might go play on the server. I'm not really good with multiplayer by the looks of it. I always sort of give up. It's because I see other people progressing and I'm like, oh, other people are progressing more than me, and then I give up because of that. But I'm actually going to actively try. And another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do more of the like walking around other people's base just to see how they're doing and, you know, what they make. So yeah, and some of the people on the server are ridiculous when it comes to building. They're just so talented. So yeah, I wanna look around other people's bases, get some ideas for myself, I suppose. I will admit I don't watch other people's YouTube videos on the packs that I play. I watch other people's YouTube videos on Minecraft because I don't know, I like watching Minecraft videos. That's why I started making Minecraft videos, right? Do what you love. So, but I don't watch people that are doing the same pack as me because I don't want to get influenced, if you know what I mean. So if someone's going down, I don't know, the applied energistics route, for example, instead of refined storage, I don't want to be tempted by somebody else, if you know what I mean. So this is all raw Pilpoh in this series, basically. So yeah, I am kind of waiting. I've got two ideas. I'm either going to do a little short season in Mull the Odds, which I did a video on, which got a lot of like love. Loads of people seem to really like that video. It's only been out for a day so far, but yeah, a lot of people seem to like that. And yeah, because of that, I might do a series on it. And I quite like the mod pack. It seems really fun. Mull the Odds. It's also got a really cool name. Although I think it should be called Not All the Mods 9. Because it's got like the opposite mods. If there's a mod that's in All the Mods 9, it's not in Mull the Odds. Although it's got odds in it for Mull the Odds. Yeah. Anyway, Mull the Odds, it's got like chance cubes and stuff as well, which I'm not really a gambler, let's say, but I've always hated like gambling things. Like if there's an aspect of RNG in video games, I don't really mind that too much, but I don't know, if it's like you will lose your entire world if you click on this thing, but you could also get like, you know, I don't know, the ability to fly or something like that, then I would be like, nah, I just won't do it. Is that weird? I think it's a little weird. It's a Pilpohism, let's say. So, yeah. There's not much that I didn't really do in this pack, or not much that I regret not doing, if you know what I mean. I suppose doing a lot more stuff with Ars Nouveau, but I actually thought about it, and I was like, you know what, it would have been really cool to get, oh, flipping heck. Sorry, that was quick. It would have been really cool to get, like, all of the spells in the spellbook. Now, what is it? Creative. Yeah, there you go. You can see that these are all of the different spells that you can get. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. But because I've got a creative spellbook because of the ATM star, I've already got all of those unlocked, so I don't need them. Which is kind of cool. So I actually skipped like a bunch of grinding right there just because we made the ATM item. So that was really nice. We've got... was there anything from... Yeah, I wanted to do loads of Nature's Aura. I remember really using Nature's Aura in Enigmatica 6 Expert mode. I've mentioned that pack a few times recently, but in that pack they made you like use it basically, and there's a ritual you can do to actually spawn monsters or like mobs just in general. So you could spawn like a sheep if you wanted to, and I think that was the only way to get a certain monster or mob. But it was like, you know, when you're summoning the dude from Ars Nouveau. Well, there's a dude like that they added in Enigmatica 6 Expert that you could only get from Nature's Aura. And I found that absolutely amazing, like actually utilising a mod that was not really highlighted too much in a bunch of packs. It's in loads of packs, it's just not highlighted. Doesn't really tell you, like, or doesn't really force you to use the mod. Not that I think they should be forced, you know what I mean, anyway. So, yeah, I kind of regret not doing more with Nature's Aura just to show it off. I really love the fact that I did a load of Botania using modular routers, and like a lot of modular routers as well, right? There was another one that was down here. We're filling up the Petal Apothecary. Oh, it's got one of those flipping eggs in it. Excellent. Excellent. And then this thing here is just right-clicking with a bucket. Yeah, that's really cool. I did want to try something. So if I do get the eternal water bucket. Oh, hello. And we swap out the bucket right there. Ah, that's just going to go away, isn't it? I forgot about that, damn it. Okay, we need to take the puller and pusher out. Get the eternal water bucket. And can we just use that on there? And then if we turn this, oh, we get a bucket out of our system. Ah, because I've set this to say right click just a water bucket, right? So let's turn this into, or the eternal water bucket. Okay, that seems to work. Let me grab a couple more buckets. Okay, that's even better then. You don't need it. Someone did tell me at one point that the eternal water bucket emptied at one point because they did this with the petal apothecary. And because of that, I was really hesitant to use it. But it seems like it works. So there you go. That's something that you could use instead. You could actually probably put this underneath. I'm actually going to do that. Why not? So if I do this and then we change this to face upwards. There you go. And then we can get more buckets. There you go. Perfect. That's really cool. I like that. Eternal water bucket. Amazing. You might be wondering why this over here is a different color to the rest of it. And that is because I used my, what is it called? The thing up here. Oh, it's got a cardboard box on it right now. I used the environmental accumulator. So I put that down here. And I was using it to make it rain, funny enough, because I wanted to prove that the Teri Teri Bozu worked. And that was one of the shorts, one of the first shorts that I started doing, basically. And that's when I'm like, oh, I should do some more shorts, because that's quite fun, actually, making shorts. So let me know if there's any like little bits that you want me to do some shorts on. Or if you've noticed something, you're like, that's a really cool tip. Let me know that as well, because I can always try and condense it down. And from there, I can, I don't know, I can make a short out of it. Sort of. I can make, it depends what it is, right? But still. Now, I will just say that this is pre-recorded by quite a lot. So if there's any comments that come out in the next couple of days, the reason it's pre-recorded is because I'm getting a wisdom tooth out and I don't know how I'm going to like sound. Yeah, good choice, because this body hurts. So I'm going to try and take a few days off from recording. It's also good for mental health break, isn't it? To just like chill out for a bit and have some time off from doing anything. I always love that when you just don't, like, especially on a weekend, right? When you're like, I actually don't have anything to do. I can just veg. I haven't had one of those in like years by the feel of it. But still, I'm going to have a couple of days off. So if I don't see your comment until a little bit later, that's probably why. I am probably just on a little bit of a break. So I hope that's okay. I did just say that I wanted to be a little bit more interactive with the community. And I'll still try and do that, even on my break. Because I'm always on the Discord. So, and recently, I've been offline or, you know, like invisible on Discord. Because I don't know why. I turned it on for some reason. I think someone messaged me and I was like, oh, I better message them back. But I want to play this other game for a bit. So I put myself on invisible and I forgot to take myself off. So I've only just realised about that. So I am now available if you do want to ask me any questions or, you know, you want to hop on the Discord and have a chat with anyone else there. I'll be there as well. So I'm also going to try and hop into the like voice chat more often. So I feel like I've already done like a wrap-up episode for this, because the final episode when we got the ATM Star Bee. Oh, I don't know if I've shown this yet, but down here I've actually got 4 ATM Star Bees, or Starry Bees, let's say. Yeah, I got 4 of these now, because yeah, my 1 bee got me enough to get another Starry Bee, and then these 2 bees got me enough to get a 3rd, and then the 3 of them got me enough to get a 4th. So, and I went and caught a bunch of Patricks. And it was actually really easy going over there. I think it would have been easier if it was raining. So you might want to disable your Teru if you want to do that. Anyway, ATM. We're on 26 now, which is kind of cool. We've got 2 more ones if we wanted to. Nearly 3. Yeah, that's nearly done right there. And didn't we have a load that were awaiting? Yeah, we do. What's in there now then? Okay. Stellarite and the Insanium combs. Fair enough. That's actually fair enough right there. How much Insanium did we get in the end? Insanium. Just a casual 1.6k. That's not too bad. Insanium, getting them from bees, by the way, is better than like a big farm. And that's a fact. That's not just because I don't really like making mystical farms, but I used to love making mystical farms, but I realised how laggy mystical gets if you make like a big field of crops and then you put loads of those, what are they called, the crystal growth accelerators, or no, that's for that, isn't it? What are they called? Is it just growth accelerators? There's a W in growth, right? Yeah. Yeah, you could put a load of these underneath if you wanted to, or you could use like red fertilizer and lily pads of fertility, right? And you'll notice I didn't use them at all in this series, the lily pads, because you don't need to, right? The phytogenic insulators actually cut down on an absolute ton of lag that you would have. They are ridiculously OP, and it kind of killed all the mods 8 for me, but I've gotten over it, let's say, because I think they're decent, and as long as you don't use them for literally everything, and you know, otherwise you're just gonna get bored. That's my view on it. Maybe you won't get bored, but for me personally, I would have got really bored if it was just like, and in today's episode, we're going to make another seed. Okay, I've made the seed now. Bye. Yeah, that would have been boring in my opinion. So in the end, what we ended up doing was all of the ones where it was a faff to set up. Like I did make a terrasteel one in the end because yeah, you just need 4 terrasteel for this, and then you got infinite terrasteel for free, basically. And hop graphite as well. That one's kind of a pain, so we made that one. Obviously, we made honey essence because honey essence, wow, makes you honey, and you need lots of honey for bees. What else? Yeah, we did this one here. This one was purely for... This is for the ethylene right now. I think I'm using the nature's essence for ethylene. Let's have a look. I think down here we were using it. Yeah, there you go. Biofuel is going off right now still. How is this not full up yet? Oh, because it's filling up the quantum entangler porter. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Weird. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, I made like a few seeds, but I tried to be as sparing as possible. You need to make these ones so the fire, water, earth, and air. Or fire, water, earth, air. I've been watching Avatar recently with the missus because the Netflix one came out and it was really good. If you don't look at it too closely, it's really good. And yeah, it got her into Avatar, which was like that's amazing to me that she got into something that I was passionate about ages ago. But yeah, so we watched all of Avatar, including Korra, which was a bit of a mistake, but oh well. And there goes the rain. But yeah, there's you have to automate these because of the awakened. There it is, awakened unobtainium vibranium alloy block. So you need that because you need it for this. You don't have to automate it, I suppose, but this is the best way to do it, in my opinion. Use a phyto. And make sure you've got phyto grow. Easy peasy. Grains of Infinity. I genuinely set this up, the Grains of Infinity one, because I know the modular router version of it is kind of laggy. So you can set up a modular router with an Eternal Stellar Flint and Steel, and then you just get it to right click on the floor on a bedrock, and then you just have a vacuum module in another modular router, which then picks up all of the grains of infinity. But I didn't do that one because I know the activator module is kind of laggy if it's got nothing to do. And when there's a fire there, it can't right click to make another fire. So it does sort of lag. And chicken essence. I don't know why I got chicken essence, if I'm honest. Oh, for the eggs. Yeah, because we need... Oh, okay. We needed that for the eggs because of the cakes that we were using for Botania. Brilliant. Is there anything else? I think I made more of these, didn't I? I made more in the tower, which I wish I had spruced up a little bit. Yeah, so I made a load here, and this is for diamonds. And then we got the crafter, which is just crafting up all of the diamond essence into diamonds, and then sending that into here, which is then sending it into our interface in our base. So this one. This, by the way, was a really good idea, getting the interface and using like modular routers on it. So a lot of stuff is sending to this mega interface, by the way. So even this thing, sender module, mega interface, right there. It's just really good, in my opinion. Oh yeah, we got a crafter right here. Did I ever tell this to send the... Okay. I forgot about this, if I'm honest. Where is it? With the fragments. This one. There we go. That's going to make us a load of wither skeleton skulls from the fragments. I've set up the recipe for it already, which is like all of those in there. Yeah. So, question. Did you guys notice that when I went for the star, other than the bee building, I kind of threw aesthetics out the window? So when I was like, actually, I'm getting quite close to the star. I might make a star. Okay, I'm going to focus on making a star. I was just like, right, I'm not building anything anymore. I'm going to make a big concrete box like we did down here. And we're just going to start building stuff. I quite like that. I thought that was a good idea. This is our refined storage tutorial. The ultimate tutorial for 2024. Year we're in right now. Yeah, I made some really compact builds, I think. Some nice builds right here. And I even used modular routers for this. I'm surprised I didn't use any for the immersive engineering stuff, to be fair. Or any of these things, to be fair. Yeah. Huh. I'm sure I probably could use modular routers for all of this if I wanted to. I did use it over here, but I ripped all the modular routers out. Ooh, someone did say... Oh, I didn't notice that before. Oh, wow. So this ritual that we've got right here from occultism, if you notice, it's like 1, 2, 3 of the yellow. 1, 2, 3 of the yellow. And then we've got white, white, white. White, white, white. So this right here is actually in this. So I think we could have just used this instead of making another one. Wait a minute, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, that one's in there as well. I didn't realise that. That means that we could have got rid of all of these and just had the one. That's really cool. I don't know if that works though. Should we try it? I'm going to try it real quick. Right, I did get everything that we need for the foliate. So if I do that, is it going to do it? Oh, it is! No way! Foliate crushing spirit. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I kind of want to spawn in a, what's it called? A married. Just, I want to see what they look like. Alright, I just realised I don't have the red chalk, so... yeah, I'm going to open to LAN, and we're going to go into cheats. I'm just going to grab myself a red chalk. It's kind of involved to get the red chalk. I have done it in the past, if you are interested, but it's it requires, where is it? It's this one, isn't it? The Aphrid Essence, and you get that. Oh, look at the Aphrid. Oh, I could probably have looked it up here. I'm too far gone now, though. I kind of want to see it. I want to see it. But that Aphrod's definitely different. It looks like a blaze, like a weird looking blaze, right? And it's got a sword. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to just try and put all of these things down, and we'll make ourselves, I'll cheat all of the items in as well, just so we can see it, and I'll delete this all afterwards, just in case I'll come back and play this world again. But I highly doubt I will, so let's get rid of these. We need skeleton, we need wither skulls, and we need candles. Right, so we have got everything. The only reason that we cheated stuff in is because we don't have Easnium. We need to go check that out, see if we can still get Easnium eventually, but I'm going to use time in a bottle because it does it really quick, and that is the new crushing spirit. Is that right? Is that crushing? What was marriage crusher? Okay, shift right click. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Looks like he's got a trident and everything. Let's try and do that on, I don't know, some copper, because we can. So if we put the copper in like that, we're going to get 6 out of it. Yeah, we are. That's really good. Used to be purple, this dude. I really like the new textures though. Like, hats off to Kleekly, the dev for occultism. Very good. Love it. Oh yeah, I should probably mention this guy won't disappear now. Like, it will not like degrade ever. So anyway, I'm going to get rid of this. So, the last thing I'll leave you with is, I think the best ultimate, like, early game power is probably these windmills. I always hated these things when I was doing modded because, like, well, we had back in the day the ethylene gas burner, which was a melon power. You guys have probably heard melon power before, but yeah, we had those back in the day, and I hated these because they were a lot worse than melon power. Melon power was so easy to set up back then. So I'd always like try and get everyone to do melon power instead of wind power. And then they changed the recipe for melon power, which was very disappointing, but that's fine. Or they made it so melon power doesn't really work anymore. It's kind of disappointing, as I said, but oh well. Now we're back to using the wind power, which is not too bad, to be fair. I've grown attached to it, let's say. Anyway, this is where I'm going to call this episode and this series. I mean, we were in the epilogue already, but I'm actually going to just end this series in this episode. I'm sorry that this was a bit of a ramble episode, but I did say, you know, I've got a wisdom tooth extraction coming up, so I might not be around. Anyway, for the last time in this world, well, not really in this world, because I'm going to do shorts, I think, in this world. I like this world. It's nice. Anyway, for the last time, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Or 9.77 days. That is 234 hours and 29 minutes. That is insane that we've been in this world for that long, but it's got to come to an end.